So I wanted to make this video in response to your second question. You're talking about strums being boring and how to make a song more dynamic. So I'm just going to start with just the G chord. I'm just going to play a G chord. It's actually a D on a baritone ukulele, but it would be a G chord form on a tenor. And the first thing you need to do is learn to differentiate your strum. So it's very boring to hear. So you can start to modify the strum a little bit, just a little bit. And then you can start adding percussion into it. It's called a chunk. You're doing your thumb, so. So that's already got a lot more structure than the first sort of 1, 2, 3, 4 strum pattern. And you can look up 100 different strum patterns of up, down, down, all that stuff. And some are going to feel better with the song than others. So that's the first thing. Then you're going to want to start to exploring different forms of the chord. So here we are in G. And I just take my middle finger off that. There's enough of the G remaining to where it makes sense. I can hammer my middle finger back on. Add a pinky. Add a pinky even 2 frets up. And so if we take that strum pattern and add in the chunking and then variations of that chord, so then we can start adding in finger picking elements. I use a 3-finger, my thumb does the top 2, and then my 2 bottom fingers share these bottom 2 strings. And we can include that into our strumming. And there's all kinds of different patterns you can use. So still staying in G, I'm not doing anything different from G. So there's just some ways as you start to explore within a chord, ways that you can differentiate sounds and make a song out of it. So and then when you start getting into picking out individual notes and putting them into chords, then you can make what would be like a chord melody song. So. That was all within that G/D chord form. That was the beginning of Here Comes the Sun. So there you go. Enjoy.